Hey guys, so I'm out here in my garden and I'm gonna pick some muzna. So this is some muzna and this is Manoa lettuce. It's a heat hardy lettuce. So if you live in like Arizona or any southern state, Manoa lettuce is native to Hawaii. But it is a heat hardy lettuce. So even in temperatures of like 80, it won't bolt. But anyways, I'm out here about to pick some of these beautiful greens. That is romaine lettuce, taking a little bit longer to come up. Those are my mustard, Asian, spicy, and mild greens, and my cilantro. Whoops! Something really awesome happened yesterday. I got in the mail, and for the first time ever in all of my academic life, which is very long, that's a very long time in all of my academic life, I actually was placed on the dean's list. So so the dean's list basically is just recognition that I had a GPA of 3.51 or higher. And that is amazing. Like, I have never ever in my life gotten on the dean's list. And, it's taken a lot of years, but I am so stoked and so happy that all of my hard work paid off. I mean, going to school and going to work is hard. Like, it's really hard. It's a lot of managing my time correctly. It's a lot of making sure I, prioritize exams and studying for exams and prioritize, schoolwork over like hanging out with friends. And I think what actually really helped me was staying busy. So being able to work, stay busy there, and then also go to school and have to fit in between work, schoolwork, studying for exams and whatnot really helped me stay on track. I know it sounds really weird because, for someone who does need longer times to study and longer times to think and longer times to do basically everything, staying busy might seem like not the right way to go about things, but it worked. I mean, I'm on the dean's list and, it wasn't easy. I'm not going to lie, it wasn't easy. This is amazing. Like, I was not a student who did well in school. In elementary school, I had behavioral issues. I had learning issues. I wasn't learning at the level of all my other classmates. Then I went to a special school where they taught me skills to do better in the classroom, and to do better, how to study for exams, how to memorize things, how to stay on topic. And then I transferred in 7th grade into mainstream school, and I almost failed out. Like, I didn't know this, but my mom told me like a year and a half ago that she had to beg my mainstream school to keep me in school, because they were going to expel me because my grades weren't there. I had behavioral issues. I got suspended from school twice. It was really hard. Adjustment is hard for me. Adjusting to anything new is really hard. Anything that's out of my routine takes me a while to do. So then I went from middle school into high school. I did pretty well in high school. I didn't fail anything, but I definitely did not pick up very good study habits. So I did a lot of procrastinating, last minute work, and I graduated with a 3.0 in high school, which is not terrible. But then I went off to college and once again almost failed out of college my freshman year. I went back my sophomore year, did the best I could, tried to get my GPA up there, and I ended up graduating in 2016 with a bachelor's of science in psychology. I did it in 4 years, which is great, but I graduated with like a 2.8. You know, I just couldn't get my GPA up there. So coming back to school the second time around for my BSN, so I can go to school to become a psychiatric APRN. And, you know, my first semester back at school, I was so nervous, but to know that in the end, all that hard work paid off, I could not be happier. Like, seriously, guys, you know, the strategies I hope I give you guys, I hope that, you know, you guys can take away from these videos, and the little bit of hard work you put in, the extra time you spend on making sure your schedule is managed correctly, is timely, you're not overbooked, you're not overstressed, you know, putting in all those extra little steps to make sure that you are being as successful as you can be. You know, it's gonna pay off. You're gonna do well. You're gonna succeed. It's gonna happen, because it happened to me and I could not be happier. Yay! So thank you guys for, you know, hanging along with me during this ride. I'm so happy. I'm so stoked. I hope that all of you with learning disabilities know that if I can do it, you can do it. You know, it was hard, and it took a lot of work, and it took a lot of failure, and it took a lot of learning from those failures, but it is possible. All right, guys, bye.